Well, good evening. We're going to start our class today, and I would like for us to start with, first of all, with a speaking test. And so let me just go over here. Okay, we have, first of all, part one of the test, which always ask us these. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
First of all, we're going to start, Catalina, with like just practice the speaking test very quick. Okay, I just want for us to practice the speaking test in
Okay.
general, not with a grade or anything like that, but just to uh, practice it because I know that you guys pretty soon are going to do this test, right? So let's start practicing that part. So let's go with part one. Part one of the test, remember, always gonna be like some personal questions. Like they're gonna ask you, well, what's your name? Where do you live? Um, they
Mm-hmm.
might also ask you what do you like about the place where you live, right? And then there's some specific questions that they're going to ask you. So let's start with that right now. So let's go with part
Okay.
one that says, how do you like to spend your free time?
I have to ask right now?
You need to answer
I
this
have to
question.
answer?
Yes, yes. Answer the
Okay,
question.
okay.
Yes. How do you like to spend your free time?
I okay, I like to spend my free time watching TV or going out with my daughters at the park, and I enjoy listening romantic music sometimes. I like to go shopping with my friends.
Okay, perfect. Do you go shopping because you have to or because you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoy going shopping with my friends because I I feel good when I am washing windows.
Okay.
Washing
Yes,
windows.
yeah, you can say when I'm window shopping.
When I
When I am window
window
shopping.
shopping.
Uh-huh.
Okay, when I am window shopping. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so you'll be that's like an expression they have, so because hey, let's go window shopping. So it's just
Okay.
what we
Window
call,
shopping is an expression.
yeah, it's an expression. What we just
Okay.
call going out and mean watch windows, right? We say that in Spanish, right? Vamos a ver
Oh,
ventanas.
oh, oh, only watch.
Yeah, only watching.
Only
Uh,
watch because we
yeah,
don't have money.
right, right. Catalina, remember something that with this with the verb enjoy, this for example here,
I
right?
enjoy
Enjoy,
watching.
enjoy
Mhm.
watching, correct? Remember that
Mhm.
with this
Mhm.
verb enjoy, you always
Mhm.
use the gerund, right?
Mhm.
So it's something
Mhm.
that we need to, and they
Mhm.
will always put us some verb like that, enjoy, like, so they want to
Mhm.
test
Prefer.
exactly. They want to test how
Mhm.
our
Mhm.
uh, gerunds and
Likes
infinities.
verbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
let's continue then. Here it says, what kind of music do you prefer to listen to?
I prefer to listen. Um, how do we say that? Okay, romantic music, and we have another word, plancha music.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that in English would be just like how do you call that type of music?
Romantic.
Romantic music. Yeah, yeah. They would just call it romantic music. Uh-huh.
We can use expression. Can we use expression plancha? No.
No, no, because
Is
remember
a.
that that's very Costa Rican, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if you use a Spanish word in the in the speaking part, they might penalize you because of that.
Mm,
So I think that we would need to be careful on not to say any. So we can just say yes, I like popular music. I like rock music. I like
mm-hmm.
romantic music.
Romantic
Or you can
music.
just say I like music from the
So,
80s, right?
if I say, for example, I enjoy listening romantic music, like we say here in Costa Rica, uh, plancha music.
Correct, correct.
Can we say that? So
Uh,
to
okay, okay. Now
or
I got it.
is uh-huh.
No,
Can,
I recommend just for you to say I like romantic music, and that's it.
okay, don't say okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Don't because we don't want to complicate here ourselves, right?
Okay,
So I think it will be easier just for you to say that.
okay.
And the last question says, can you describe a work of art that is special for you?
A work of art. What does it mean?
Work of art can be like a painting, it can be a statue, something that you consider a work of art.
Mm, music? No.
No, because if they say work of art, that means something
Hmm.
physical, like a statue, painting. Again, I don't know what else can be, but maybe like a building can be maybe for you like a work of art, or those type of things.
Um, painting?
Uh huh.
Okay. I don't understand the question. What you can you describe a work of art that is special
Yeah,
for
work
you?
work of
For
art is
example,
una pieza de
painting.
arte. Una pieza de arte. Work of
Ujú.
art.
¿Y qué tengo que decir de eso?
So
I don't know how to describe that.
for example, you can say, well, I'm going to choose uh, the uh, the statue of liberty in the U.S. For me, that's a work of art. It's beautiful, it's
Mm,
big, it's whatever. So, or you can
ya
describe.
entendí, ya entendí, ya entendí.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you get it?
If what happened if I don't have
Yeah, if
any
you don't,
work?
yeah, if you don't
Uh,
have any, you can make it up. You need to make up something. For example, you can say, yes, I like the work of art that we have in San Jose downtown, which is a person working hard. What I mean, you need to make up things, So remember that what they really want is to check your grammar. So it doesn't matter if you are saying something that is true or not true. It's just something that you can just make up things, right?
okay, I can I imagine the work of arts?
Yes, yes, you
So
can
I can
imagine.
I say, okay, I like work of art that I can find in downtown San Jose about a cow that is near
Uh-huh. Yes,
a
yes.
child.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, okay. Mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm,
So yeah, because for example, in San Jose there's some cows, right? So
mm-hmm.
you can say
Okay.
yes. In San Jose we have these cows made out of I don't know, plastic or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just say yes.
Okay, okay.
I like that, and there's a cow that is red, and it has
Mm-hmm.
different
Okay,
pictures. So you mean just describe it, right? So
okay,
uh
okay, okay, okay. Y es que so I sometimes try to think about something that is true, but
Uh,
I forget that I can imagine something.
yeah, remember that we can just imagine things, right?
Yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah. Okay, let's go very quick to this second part. And it says, look at these pictures. So can you see these pictures in your cell phone
Yes,
or your
professor.
computer? Okay. So look at them
Sorry,
carefully.
professor.
Huh?
I I um I read something about a message about of Gabriela. I don't know if she's trying to connect to us.
Yeah, she's trying. I told her to see if she can communicate with Vivian so that maybe she can help her because I don't know why.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, maybe she doesn't know that she needs to. Let me just send this again to her.
okay.
See, maybe. Uh, just a moment. Well, let's see if she if she can connect. Okay,
Okay,
so let's watching these two pictures here. It says
okay.
compare the photographs and say and say what would be the advantages and disadvantages of being famous. So compare the
Being
photographs,
famous.
compare those two photographs, and then tell me what are the advantages and disadvantages of being famous. So if you want, I can time you. Remember, you have 2 minutes for that. Okay. So
Hmm.
let's see if you can. Okay, you can start right now.
Okay, to be a famous people is a good thing because people around you are looking at you and you can show many things. You can use beautiful dress, makeup, or um, walk around beautiful places, and many people is watching you and taking pictures, and you can feel um, great. But in the other hand, if you are playing a instrument, there are many people that enjoy listening music. So it's important to know how to use an instrument, and people enjoy that. And um, it is a great thing if because you know that you can entertain many people around you and go out to many countries
Thank you.
and
Okay. Yes, Katrina, remember? Yeah, it was
a mí se me
okay.
olvida,
Yeah,
se me olvida que cómo lo
remember
tengo que hacer.
remember that. Okay, first of all, compare, right? So in this case, you can say, well, in the first picture, I see that that famous person
Sí, a mí se
is
I forgot
alone.
if I have to mention in the first second on the second picture. I forgot it.
Yeah, remember, first of all, you need to compare, right? So
Mm-hmm.
remember that there's an option that we can also describe, but you can say in contrast, right? So you can say, for example, well, I see that the first girl, she's alone. In contrast, the other person is with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I see that the
Mm-hmm.
other person is maybe more famous than the other girl. And I
Mm-hmm.
see that maybe the girl is happier than the guy, and I think that the advantages of being famous is this and this and so on. And I think that disadvantages of being famous are this
Mm-hmm.
and this and this and that. That's it.
Yes, I
So
have to practice that.
yeah, you need to try to see if you can little by little try to structure the
Mm-hmm.
answer.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, you
Mm-hmm.
can just compare the first one with the second one with the first one, maybe one more
Mhm.
comparison, and then answer the question. In this case, tell me what are the advantages and disadvantages, right? So
Mhm.
let's go
Mhm.
to uh, the second one, which is 20 seconds for you to answer this one. So
Mhm.
let me time you. It says, what do you think will be the best thing about being a celebrity? You can start.
Okay. The best thing about being a celebrity is that you have a lot of people watching you, and you can be you can earn a lot of money maybe, and you can be special for many people around you, and you can be eh, noticed, ay no sé cómo se dice conocida,
Uh,
by
known,
many people,
known, known by many people.
known
Known.
known by many people in many countries,
Thank you. I think
okay,
that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
known by
Remember
many
this?
people.
Yeah, known. We have here like would be this word here. Known. This one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So known by many people, right? So you could say,
Mhm. Mhm.
okay.
Known by many people
Uh,
around the world. Ujú, eso es lo que quería decir.
known. Yeah. So you can say it's known. Known. Uh, let me see how we can say it. Known by many people around the world.
Mhm.
So you can say that.
Mhm. Known by many people around the world. Mhm.
Yes. So okay. So let's go to the other part very quick, and
Mhm.
let's keep on practicing the comparison to see if you can do it better this
Okay,
time.
okay.
Okay. Okay. So it says,
Mhm.
I would like you to compare these photographs and say which place you think will be uh, the more difficult to live in. Okay. So compare and then tell me which of these places will be more difficult to live in. Did you get it?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Well, in the first picture, I can see people walking straight on a road or something like that, and they look happy. But in contrast, the other people shows a lot of traffic, a lot of people driving in a country, so they can be stressful,
Stressed? Stressed?
S- stress.
Uh-huh.
Okay, can be stress.
Yes.
Um, because there are a lot of noise, and maybe in a downtown in a city, but the first time people look more relaxed because we don't have a lot of noise or a lot of traffic or a lot of traffic jams, and they can live in a air poor air. But in the downtown, in the second picture,
Thank you.
there is a lot of.
Okay,
Mhm,
thank you. Okay, yeah, you did better this time. You did better. Uh, you say in contrast, that's very good. You know that part.
mhm,
Let's go with this.
mhm.
The second part says 20 seconds to answer this question. Which place would you prefer to live in? Go.
Okay, I prefer to live in the downtown because I think that you have more possibilities to go to different places, and you have many stores near you. And if you need to buy something or to go to get some entertainment with other people, you can have the places
Thank
near
you.
and take a bus or take a taxi.
Okay, good, good. You did good. Okay, now let's practice part three. Remember that part three, we need to answer or talk about all these situations or things for 2 minutes. Okay, so let's go with the
Mhm.
first one that says, imagine that you have to give advice to someone about health and fitness. So it says, talk to a partner about what people should do to keep fit and healthy. Okay.
Hmm.
So for 2 minutes,
Okay.
we need to talk about what should people do to keep fit and healthy. So I can help you, of course, but let's see. Let's talk about all these things about.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say, well, yes, people can join a gym because this and so
I have to
on.
choose only two.
No,
I have to choose only two.
remember that in the first part, we need to talk about all of them. I mean, remember
Okay.
part three?
In the
Part three has two different
okay.
parts. So first of all, you see it says, talk to a partner about what people should do to keep feeling healthy. That's for two
Uh-huh.
minutes. That is for 2 minutes. And then after those 2 minutes, we have 1 minute to decide which two ways of keeping healthy will be the most effective.
Okay. Uh, in this A part, for example, I have to talk about all of them.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
And then we
Okay.
have 2 minutes to decide which are the best two. Okay. So
Okay.
so let's start. 2 minutes. Of course, I'm going to help you in this part, but let's see if let me put here the time. Okay, let's start. Go.
Okay. People should join to the gym to keep fit and healthy because they can um, make exercises every day, for example, 20 minutes per day. But also it's important become a vegetarian because you can feel healthy when you eat vegetables and don't eat a lot of poultry or steak or something like that.
You're right.
But
I
it's
heard
important.
I heard that also if you get, a lot of time to sleep, like 10 hours of sleep a night, also that's gonna be able to help you uh, to digest all your food, and that can also help you uh, becoming also healthy, I guess, right? And do you agree
Mhm.
with that?
To what?
Do you
To sleep?
agree? Yeah. Do you agree that getting 10 hours of sleep at night is healthy?
I have heard that people need only sleep about 6 to 8 hours by night, at night. But if you sleep a lot of hours, it's not so good for you, I think.
Uh-huh, correct. Yeah, and well, running every day, I think that can be healthy, but I don't know if that can help your knees, right? To run every day. Do you think that will be also healthy? Of course, it will work to keep fit, right? But I don't know if running every day can be healthy for your knees.
Okay, I think that running every day is good for you, but you have to take in account that you need special shoes or tennis shoes if you are running, and the place where you are running is important, so you can find
Thank
a
you.
good place in where.
Okay. Now we have 1 minute to decide which two ways of keeping healthy will be the most effective. Keeping
Oh my
healthy,
God.
not fit, keeping
Okay,
healthy. Let's start. Go.
healthy.
Uh,
I think that join a gym is better for you because you can move your body and you can maybe make cardio or keep healthy your body and you can move. I don't know. And the other one go running, but maybe not every day. So you can go running uh, 2 or 3 times by week.
yeah, I
And
totally agree with you. I think that joining a gym and going running every day, those are like the the most effective because well, you're gonna exercise a lot, and your heart is going to
mhm.
be very healthy, and I think that
Mhm.
that will be a good way to keep yourself, in a very good shape.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, that's it. One
I have
minute.
to talk about.
Well, remember that you need to keep talking until the other person tells you thank you, right? So,
Okay.
but it was okay. It was okay.
It's, mhm.
Do you have
Yeah. So
any questions about this part?
um now so we have to practice again. Try to interiorizar
Yeah.
para interiorizar bien los pasos que tengo que hacer.
Right. Yeah. I know that this can be a little bit complicated, but that's what we are practicing right now.
No,
And
I
uh-huh.
think that if we practice, it's not too bad. But
Yeah. Yeah. You're
is
right.
it is
You're right.
because I have a lot of day that I haven't been practicing, so I forgot the things.
Yeah. Correct. So that's why it's very good to keep on practicing daily.
Mhm.
Okay. This part.
Mhm.
Let's go with part four. Part four is going to be always about the topic of part three. It's related to this topic. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to ask you maybe two or three questions, and we will just finish the this practice of the speaking test. So okay, it
Okay.
says, do you think people do enough to keep themselves fit and healthy? Why or why not?
Okay. I think people don't don't do enough to keep themselves fit because nowadays people eat a lot and eat a lot of junk food, and we need to make exercises
Uh-huh. Or you
every
do
day
do
to
do exercises.
okay, do exercises to feel good and to keep on shape, to keep on shape.
Uh-huh.
But uh, people need to go to the gym more frequently that we do it right now. um, that right now people is not doing healthy activities.
Uh-huh.
They always stay at home or watching TV or sit on a chair, or
Uh-huh.
they take means of transportation but doesn't walk during the day. So I'm not agree with that. People need to do many things more to to feel fit and healthy.
Very good. And let's just answer this one. And that's it. It says, are there things that the government could do to help people stay healthy? And what should
Oh
they
my
do?
god. Okay, I think the government can do it. For example, the impuestos,
You can say the uh,
taxes.
taxes, yeah, taxes.
Okay. For example, government right now is is asking or está pidiendo
Yeah,
taxes in the for the
is
gyms.
asking, yeah, is asking, or is charging taxes or put in more taxes. Or,
Actually, now the government is putting right now more taxes to the gyms, and it's difficult for people pay that.
to pay
So
that,
uh if you want to go to do exercises to a gym, now it's difficult for many people to pay that. So government should could to help people
could help people,
don't to help people don't put in that taxes to the gyms maybe,
Okay,
and the prices will be uh, more accessible,
uh-huh,
más accesibles,
yes, yeah,
more accessible.
more,
Okay,
yeah, more accessible, yeah. See here, more
more access.
Accessible.
Sibbles.
I think that would be the.
Access.
Let me just check it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Asking,
Yeah,
putting taxes. Okay.
accessible.
Accessible.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
More accessible.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, very
Okay, yeah.
good, very good, Catalina. So yeah, so in general, this will be the test, right? That we're gonna have, right? Let me go back
Okay.
to our booklet. Let me see. Do you have
Okay.
your book with you?
Yes, I have. I have it.
Okay, let's see if let me check it here very quick. Okay. Okay, I would like for us to go to page 116. 116.
116. 116. Okay, wait a minute, please. Uh, 116.
116.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see here.
Okay, yeah. Casablanca, no.
Yes, that's the one. Let me see here.
That's the one?
Casablanca, no.
No. Les Infants.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Les enfants du paradis, something like that.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one. So let me see. Yeah, this one here.
Yes. Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want for us to first of all, okay, this is part 8 of the reading and use of English test, and it's a little bit complicated, but that's what I really want for us to see if we can do it. And let's read some tips over here. Let's read the tips together so that we can
Okay.
have see exactly what we're going to be doing here. So it says, read the subtitle to get a general idea of what the text is about. So this
Mm-hmm.
text is going to have always a subtitle. And I don't know if you can see here. It says, well, the general title is Which Film Changed Your Life? And it's going to have a subtitle.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to really focus on this. So it says,
Okay.
we ask for well-known women to tell us about the films that have had a significant impact on their lives. So this is what is gonna. I don't know why this computer has like some virus. I'm sorry for that. So it says here. So we ask for well-known to tell about the films that have had a significant impact on their lives. So that's
Okay.
what it's gonna be about. All these 4 things. That's what it's going to be about. So
Yes.
so okay. So first of all, read the subtitles. We already did it. Then it says read the
Mm-hmm.
questions
Mm-hmm.
before you scan the information.
Can.
Opinions needed. So
Okay.
the information. This is the information. It says which of these films does the writer see rather differently now than the first at first, and means so try to read these sentences first before reading or
Mm-hmm.
scanning the whole text. Okay. Also, it says
So
read
I have to read from 1 to 10.
from 1 to 10.
That sentences.
Just read it very quick. Remember, you have 10 minutes for each of these parts. Okay, for each of
Mm-hmm.
these for each 8 parts, you have 80 minutes to do the whole test.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 10 minutes to do
Mm-hmm.
each part. So
Mm-hmm.
so you said read the questions, then read each question carefully. You also have time to
Mm-hmm.
read them carefully also. Okay, and then
Mm-hmm.
skim the whole text before you scan for the information opinions needed. So you need to skim all these paragraphs. Okay, so try to read them very quick. Try to see what they are about.
I have to read it all.
Yeah, you need to read it all. You need to read the four.
Mm-hmm. That fast.
In this case, yeah, in this case, these 4 paragraphs. you need to read it very fast. So, for example, A
Mhm.
is about this movie, B is about this movie, C is about this movie, and D is about this one, right?
Mhm.
So that's the thing that
Mhm.
you should be doing. Okay, and let's go
Mhm.
back here. It says, don't rely on matching up individual words or phrases in the question and the text just because they are the same or similar. So we need to be very careful. We might even find some similar answers, but we really need to be careful on the details that they really want for us to find. For example, in number one, it says, does the writer see it rather differently now than at first? So you need to see which person give the opinion that the writer of this movie uh, see rather differently now than at first. So whatever whatever is gonna be here or whatever the person is gonna say is that okay, I I was totally somebody different before I watched this movie, right? So you need to see which
Mhm.
of that movie really changed that person, and now that person is totally different now than he was before. Okay, so that's like a quick
Mhm.
example. Then don't read the text
Mhm.
carefully. It says don't read the text carefully before looking at the questions, as you then probably won't have enough time to answer the questions. Okay, and also if you are not sure of the answer, eliminate any options you are confident you're confident are wrong and choose one of the remaining ones. Okay, so
Mm.
let's see if you can do this exam folder is part 8. Any questions
Professor,
before we
one question. Yeah, don't rely on. What does it mean?
rely es confiar. Entonces, don't rely on finding all the
Um,
information you need for a question in just one part of the text. So if you think that the answer is in this paragraph, okay, then
mhm.
don't, o sea, no se confíe que está en ese primer párrafo la respuesta. Try to
Mhm.
read it all. Read the whole paragraph, okay? Because sometimes they
Mhm.
want to trick
Okay.
you a little bit. Sometimes there's going to be like a little trick. So
Mhm.
read it all, right? Because sometimes
Okay.
you think that the answer is in the first paragraph, but it might be in the second paragraph. So be
Mhm.
careful on that, okay?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I will give you those 10 minutes to see if you can do that part, okay?
Mhm.
Hopefully you'll
But
be able to do it in less, but let's see. Uh-huh.
okay, I'm gonna read that and after answer
Yeah,
from
this
1 to 10
from 1 to
questions.
10, from 1 to 10 you need to put
Mhm.
if it's A, B, C or D. Of course, you need to repeat the letters, right?
Okay, okay. I remember that. Okay. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, okay.
Okay, so let's
10 minutes.
hopefully in less, but I will give you those 10 minutes that we need to have, okay, for this part. So let's start right now.
Okay.
Any questions? Let me know, please.
Okay, okay. Okay, let's try. I have not do it in a deep way. ¿Puedo decir eso?
You know what? I'm sorry.
I didn't do it in a deep way.
Oh, well, you
Ya
can
lo
say
dije.
maybe in a profound way.
Ajá, no. Sí,
Yeah.
I try to
Okay.
do it fast
I know,
and
yeah. But we need
but
to also practice with the time, right? So that's why
mhm.
it's
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
But
Okay.
let's see if we have if you got some answers correct. Okay, in
Okay.
number one is B as in boy.
Ah, no.
Number two, D as in David.
No.
Number three, C as in Charlie.
Sí. Yes.
Good. Number 4, D as in David.
D.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Number 5, B as in boy.
Yes.
Number 6, C as in Charlie.
C. I know D. Okay.
Number 7,
Mm,
D as in David.
mm-hmm.
Number 8,
Mm-hmm.
A as in apple.
8A. Okay.
Uh-huh. A.
Yes.
Number 9, B as in boy.
D. I B. No. And
And
10.
number 10, D as in David.
No. The paper moon. Mm-hmm.
So how many correct do you get?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay. Yeah,
No,
we
la
need to
mitad.
at least try to get 6 or 7 correct over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as you were telling me,
Sí.
you did it very quickly, right? But
Yes, but yes. Okay, sí. Pero lo hice así, no muy segura. I wasn't not sure. So.
yeah. So, well, we need to practice all kinds of situations. Very quick, I want for us to. Yes, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Professor number 2. What pitfalls means? Manage to avoid one of the common pitfalls of it's genre.
Genre is género.
Ajá, okay.
But yeah, that let me see because that word como pifias.
To
Let me
avoid
see.
one.
Let me check very quick.
Yeah, pitfall. I didn't know what it means. So
Yeah, let me check here. Just a moment. Trampas. And genre is género, right? So manages to avoid
trampas
one
del
of the
género.
common. Yeah, that's like very something about literature, I guess. That's something. Let me see here.
Trampa del. No, esa no la entendí. Bueno.
Is it peoples of? Check here.
Sí, porque esa era la D.
Sí, trampas de
Sí.
su género. I think that's like a literature vocabulary that we should know, right? But,
Aún así, trampas de su género no entendí.
sí, eso es como creo que es un término en literatura, pero sería bueno saber en español después de que es una trampa de género. Trampa de su género.
Sí, porque ni traducido lo entiendo que es un trampa de género. Bueno.
Okay, well, let's very quick. I want for us to review these conditionals because we're going to see some mixed conditionals in just a second. But I just want for you to remember, Katrina, we saw this like some months ago. Remember the zero conditional, right? When we says present, and it's for real, correct? Real situations. Then we have the first conditional that is present and will, that is for possibilities in the future, right? Then second conditional, past, would.
It's not real.
Something that you just are dreaming about things, right? And then
See, it's not real. It's a dreaming.
Correct. And the third condition is when you regret about things in the past, but there's nothing that we can do, right? So that'll be past perfect. We would have past participle. So in general, it's very important, Catalina, in our essay for us to include some of these conditionals because they will give you some extra points. Okay. So in the essay or whatever writing part that you would like that you start doing, is very important for you to include these
conditionals.
These conditionals, correct? And we're going to see some mixed conditionals in just a second. Let me just go here. over here. So we're going to, just give me a second. We're going to mix the second conditional with the third one. And
which one?
the second with the third one.
Okay,
We're mixing conditionals.
And the second is the real with the future, okay, con el will. And the third, lo real con lo irreal, entonces.
It's kind of weird, but it has a different meaning when we mix them. For example, well, it says if past tense, second form, with would, might, could, or shouldn't, or should or shouldn't, third form. So for example, if I say, if I weren't so busy all the time, I could have come along. So this is used when a change. Do you have any questions?
No, it's like como un deseo.
Correct. It says this is used when a change in a present situation would have affected a past situation. When a change in the present would have affected a past situation. So yeah, it's like a possibility, right? If I say I weren't so busy, if I weren't so busy all the time, I could have come along. So I'm just talking about some past that.
¿Qué es come along?
Como llegar. Yo pude haber llegado.
Okay. Okay, en este caso, bye, chicas, estoy en clase. Ciérrame la puerta, ¿vale? En este caso sería como, estoy hablando de algo del pasado.
Sí, dice, cuando una, se usa cuando.
Si yo no hubiera estado tan ocupada todo el tiempo, yo hubiese podido.
Haber llegado.
Yo hubiese podido. Sí, eso es una consecuencia en el pasado que pudo haber pasado.
Correct. I know it's kind of weird, but I mean,
sí, no, pero uno lo usa.
Correct. No, yes. And again, this is very important for us to use this in the also in our writing parts. It's very, very important for us to use whatever of these conditionals or whatever clause also we can use. Okay. Also, let's see just one more, which is the third, first, and then the second.
One question, Professor. In this first one, yo estaría como hablando. Dice que la primera parte es cuando cambio algo en una situación del presente. Entonces, quiere decir que yo estoy hablando. Yo estoy hablando de una situación que yo tengo presente en el momento presente y que esa situación del presente afectó mi pasado.
Sí, es cuando una situación en el presente.
En el presente, o sea, es algo real que está.
Pudo haber afectado el pasado.
Entonces es algo real, algo que puede
es
estar
algo
sucediendo
real,
en la realidad.
Pero lo que sucedió en el pasado no.
No, sino que esa situación real
pudo haber cambiado ese pasado. ¿Verdad? Entonces, bastante interesante, muy interesante esto.
Sí.
Then we have this other part, says, if past perfect tense, con would or might or could or should, más el infinitivo. Okay? So for example, if I say, if you had told me about the skiing trip, I would be there with you now. So this is it. This is used when a change in a past situation would have caused a different present situation. Es al revés. Es al revés. ¿Verdad? Cuando algo pasado pudo haber cambiado el presente. ¿Ve? Esta oración quiere decir que la persona ya está ahí en el paseo. Es el presente. Y la otra persona no pudo estar ahí. Porque si yo le hubiera dicho a la persona, si ese pasado hubiera sido otro, el presente, en el presente esa persona estuviera conmigo. Okay?
Ujú, ujú,
So
ujú.
if you had told me about the skiing
Sí, es
trip,
cuando yo hablo en ese presente y que ese presente fue afectado por algo en el pasado. Sí,
correcto.
sí, sí.
Ajá.
Sí, hay que
Entonces, sí,
practicarlo.
sí,
Ujú,
se
ujú.
las trae este
Sí, pero
programa.
en realidad siento que esas son expresiones que uno usa diariamente,
Uh-huh. But
pero que no
we don't
sabe cómo
know
decir,
exactly. We don't know
que no
what
sabe
is
cómo
it.
decirlas en inglés,
Uh-huh. You're
pero
right. You're right.
esas son las respuestas a cómo decirlo en inglés,
Correct.
cuando uno piensa así. Ok.
Correct.
Ujú,
So this is the
ujú,
grammar part that I want for us to share today,
ujú,
and please try to use this when you practice writing. It's very very important. Okay. So
ujú.
going back to our book, going back to our book, I will like
Professor,
yes.
where do we have that conditional, mixed conditional? Do we have it in a book?
You mean like the
No,
in this book?
these mixed conditionals.
Yes, yes, we
See,
do have them.
where can I find these mixed conditionals?
You mean like the like to practice them or to
Oh no, the information. What can I have
well,
get?
I think that
Uh,
you don't have it there, but if you want, I can take a picture and I can send it to you.
I prefer. Please, can
Okay,
you take
sure.
a picture and send
I
me?
will. Don't
Yeah,
worry. I will.
exactly,
Uh,
exactly. That's it. Mhm.
okay, so just very quick because we're almost done with our class. We are. I just want for us to maybe to practice a little bit of vocabulary, and that's it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I would like for us to practice some collocations because I know that that's very important.
Yeah.
So let's go to page
Yeah.
120.
Mhm.
120.
Yeah.
Over here where it says vocabulary.
Okay.
Uh, so it says match the words to form verb plus noun.
Uh-huh.
So it says, uh, yeah, plus verb plus noun collocations from the article. Well, this is from the article that we just read. So sometimes there is more than one possible answer. So
Mhm.
try to see if you can get how to match, for example, to get.
To get
Mhm.
attention, to give to attract,
Yeah, you're
to
right. To
get.
get it. Well, this one has a lot of. Let me let's do this part together, and maybe this
Mhm.
part too you can do it by yourself.
Mhm.
We can say to get
To get
to get a degree.
to get a degree, a
Uh,
salary.
no, degree is like your degree in the in
No,
college.
no, but the other one
Okay,
to
okay,
get
okay.
a salary.
Yes. So
No.
you can say to get a degree, to get
Uh huh.
attention, to get
Uh
a
huh.
salary,
Uh huh.
to get
See,
your point across.
what does it mean?
Let me check very quick. Yeah, this is definitely an expression. So let me see that one.
Sí, me suena como una. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
To
definitely an
get your
expression.
point across.
Let me
To
see.
get agree. To get agree. To get attention. To get salary. To get your point across.
Let's see here.
Give.
Okay, para. Okay, that means para entender tu punto.
Para entender. Professor, where can I find the meaning of that collocation? Do you have a special dictionary or app or something
Well,
like that?
I am going to send you. We have like this Cambridge dictionary link, and I'm gonna also send it to you when we finish this.
Mm-hmm.
This
It's special
class.
for collocation.
Well, it's for everything in general, right? But I haven't found someone so it's just a specific for collocations yet. But
Mm,
we need to see if we can
because
find.
I was trying to find a meaning of some expression like that,
Uh-huh.
but if you use the dictionary, for example, a translator,
Translator, yeah.
yeah, we can find a meaning of
Yeah,
that
some.
collocation,
Yeah, you're right.
of
You're right.
that expressions. So
Yes.
I don't know where can I find them.
Yeah, I think that. Let me see because yeah, it can. I maybe as I was telling you, I can send you a link of the Cambridge,
Okay,
so
okay,
maybe that can be a little bit useful also for us.
okay,
So okay, so we have that one to get
okay.
your point across, and
Uh-huh. And
also we
to
have
get
to get an impression.
to get an impression.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yo decía to give an impression.
No, it's to get an impression.
To get an, and it means what?
You can say for them, I'm gonna get a good impression on that. So uh,
To get an impression.
yeah, if you look at
Okay, like
something,
for example, if when you look for a job, you have to get
uh
a good impression. No,
correct.
no, or I have if I no if I no sé cómo usarlo to get an impression.
Yeah, I
Que
am
yo
forgetting.
tenga buena impresión o
Para tener una impresión, sí. For example, una buena
to
impresión de
get
algo, right?
okay to get a good impression of you.
Uh-huh. Yes. So for example, you can say the interviewer needs to get
Mm-hmm,
a good impression about you.
mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay,
to
so
get
with
an
that one, we
impression.
have all of those. Now let's go
Mm-hmm,
to
okay,
give. Let's go to give.
okay. To give,
To give just one.
to give um an obstacle.
No, but Katrina, you are
To-
you were right. You can also say to give an impression.
okay, también.
Yes,
Okay, okay.
yes, yes.
To give an impression.
To give an impression.
And they means the same.
That's an excellent question. Let me see because
Maybe to get es obtener algo de otra persona and to give es
to give
dar
is
una
for you.
impresión a otra persona.
Might be yes, yeah, might be, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes this can be a little bit confusing. Let me see here.
Okay, to give an impression. For example, I have to go to the interview and give a good impression.
Let me see here. Actually, I'm just going to send to you right now these the 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 difference between those. It's kind of very interesting. Let me see
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, I just sent it to you on the WhatsApp, so we can read that carefully. It's very. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, all these kind of questions are excellent because we need to know the difference between that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
did you receive it? Well, you are in the
Yes,
class.
professor.
Okay, good.
Yes, I saw it. I saw it.
Okay, let's go with the other one. It says number 3, to
To
resist
resist. To resist an obstacle? No,
an obstacle.
an
No,
obstacle.
no, it will be to resist the
To
temptation.
resist. Ajá, to resist. ¿Dónde está? At that temptation.
The
Yes, to
temptation.
resist that. Only one.
Only one. Number 4,
Mm.
to overcome.
To overcome, sobrellevar.
Overcome is
Mm,
like when you conquer something.
so when what?
When you conquer something,
Conquer. I don't
como una conquista, un logro.
conquer. No
To
sé, había
overcome.
escuchado eso.
Ajá,
Sí, lograr.
ajá,
No.
lograr qué? To overcome.
To overcome. Um, Attention?
To overcome
No.
an obstacle.
Ah, en esta sí era el obstáculo. Ay,
Uh,
lograr un obstáculo. O sobrellevar.
yeah,
Para
so to overcome es como poderlo, o sea, ya
sobre lograr.
lo conquisté, el obstáculo,
Sí, suena mejor como lo conquisté.
sí,
Ujú,
sí. Okay,
ujú,
okay,
ujú.
then
Overcome an obstacle. To
then
fall.
number 5, to fall
To fall. To fall.
into a
The
trap.
temptation.
No, into a trap.
No sé qué significa eso. Into a trap.
Caer en una trampa, into a trap.
Eso es en una.
En una trampa.
To fall into a trap. No es una frase.
No, es que caer en una trampa.
Ok, sí, así como suena, en una trampa. Ok. To
Number,
fall into a trap.
number 6, to do.
To do. To do. To.
That would be also to do
No.
a degree. También se puede decir to do a degree.
To do a degree.
Number 7,
Okay.
to earn.
Money. To earn money. To earn a salary.
And also a degree. You can say both. To earn a degree and to earn a salary.
Yes, I know the earn. I use it when we talk about money.
Yes.
But
And
a degree.
to attract.
To attract an impression.
No. To attract attention.
To attract attention. Atraer la atención. To attract attention. Okay.
Okay. So those are the collocations that we're going to practice. So let's just do this part here, and we'll be done with our class. So let's just see if we can try to use these collocations over here. Remember that sometimes you need to change the tense of the verb, right? So for example, you cannot say to get a degree. Maybe you can just use these in the past. Got a degree, right? Or getting a degree, or tense. So let's see if you can try to do this part too, and we'll be done for today.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. We can,
yeah, let's check it.
Let's check it and see. Okay, let's check it to see. Okay. Number one will be got a degree.
Earn a degree.
Got a degree. Got.
Got. No es lo mismo que earn.
Well, in this case, is after he left school, my brother.
Is earn a degree, no. Or porque teníamos que earn también era para degree.
You can also use earn. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It can be both. Number two.
And get or got.
Yeah, got.
Sería got a degree or earned ending in ed. Okay.
Number two.
I don't know.
Gave me the impression. So it's gave me the impression.
Gave me the impression that she didn't improve. No entendía ese.
Yeah. Number three will be attracts attention.
Attention. A lot of people.
A lot of. It attracts a lot of attention.
Ah, ok. Eso no entendía cómo ser.
Ahí se partía. Okay,
Attract a lot of
attention. Number
Mhm.
4 will be
To give an impression. No.
no, number 4 will be get your point across.
Mm,
Will help
mm,
you get your point
mhm.
across at the meeting.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay. Wait a minute, Professor. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Having some good slide would help you.
Will help you get your point across.
Get your point
Across.
across at the meeting. Eso
At the
es.
meeting. Uh-huh.
Can you? I don't understand that sentence. Having some good slides. ¿Teniendo qué? Good slides.
Having some good slides will help you. O sea, slides are like remember como las si usted tiene un PowerPoint, esos son slides, lo que usted cambia. Como, o sea, cuando usted tiene una presentación, usted cambia de slides. ¿Verdad? Entonces, dice, tener buenos slides te va a ayudar a
get your point across, entender.
Dar a entender tu punto en una reunión.
Ok, sí, ya entendí.
Ahora sí. Okay, number 5.
These days, most doctors, I don't know.
Earn good salaries.
Earn
good salaries.
Sí, esa no la he cachado.
And number 6 will be
resist the temptation. No.
I couldn't resist the temptation.
Okay, I couldn't resist the temptation to have another cream cake. Okay. 7, Mark.
Number 7, Mark fell into the trap.
Bueno.
Okay.
And sí la pensé, pero no sabía si estaba acá.
And number
Felt.
8.
El pasado.
No, fell. Yeah, F-E-L-L.
F-E-L-L.
Yeah, because felt is the one from feel. And the past of fall is fell. Okay. And number 8.
No, I don't know.
Alex overcame many obstacles. Overcame
many obstacles. Okay.
So so let's stop there and let me see here. Then we will just we'll see you then next week with another part of the class. Then,
okay. Professor,
yes.
I have to pay you. How?
Well, Vivian can send you. Maybe Vivian can send you like the
sí, lo del banco, ¿verdad?
Yes, the account, and maybe you can just pay it there.
Sí, como siempre le he pagado al contado, entonces voy a ir a revisar entonces.
Perfect.
Okay, professor.
Okay, so thank you very much, Catalina. See you next week then.
You too. See you, professor.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Good night.